All right, we're back with singles action. Mike Posey, the new face of old school wrestling, taking on Kevin Blue. Bro Wolverton here, joined by former Anarchy heavyweight champ, the Stray Cat, Brody Chase. Brody, I know you want to get a close look at the action here this week.
Yeah, thanks for having me out, Brent. Look at that fool.
The crowd is on fire here for Kevin Blue this week. You know, Brody, I know you've had your problems with Mike Posey in recent weeks.
And, you know, you're seeing a sample of why I'm having a problem with him. He claims to be old school, yet he's worrying about me. He's clowning with the crowd, and then this kid just starts taking it to his behind, you know.
And Kevin Blue is not a superstar to be taken lightly, a former Young Lions champion.
And I tell you, I've seen a lot of improvement in this kid in the last few months. He's really stepped up his game.
Posey struggling in the early goings of this contest against Kevin Blue. As Blue drives his shoulder into the midsection of Posey.
You know, it's easy to overlook Posey, but he has conditioning like nobody's business.
You know, the size can be deceiving in Mike Posey. May not be the biggest dog in the fight, but he's got a lot of fight in that dog.
That's the truth. See, he did a quick move. It was great. What's your problem? See,
Posey with some words for you up here in the broadcast booth.
Instead of old school, he acts like an old fool.
Nice leg drop by Posey. Goes in for the cover. Only gets the 2 counts as referee D. Byers.
If he hadn't been trying to mess in my business, he probably could have won the match right then.
Well, it seems since just before Fright Night that you two have not exactly seen eye to eye. You know, I know there's going to be a day, probably in the not too distant future, where you two finally come to a head.
Yeah. You know, it really goes back longer than that. A lot of people don't remember, but I trained him and Seth. And we were a team for a long time, but he don't like constructive criticism, even if it's meant to help him. He's just got that big head. He's so talented, just a little tweak here or there.
There are some in this industry that just think they've learned everything you can possibly learn. They don't realize there's always something more to learn.
That's a fact.
You know, the wrestling industry is constantly evolving, constantly changing. Elbow takes Kevin Blue down to the canvas.
Wow, and see, he attacked with that elbow. He just didn't wait.
Posey went low with a drop kick to the knee.
He's very resourceful. You got to give it to him. I thought maybe Blue had him there.
Posey going for the submission.
And see, a lot of people don't realize he's conserving his strength. Blue's having a hard time getting his breath.
Makes it difficult to breathe because you see his arms trapped in there too.
You cut off a man's oxygen and he loses his strength.
Oh! Drives the head of Blue into the canvas.
He'll never give me credit for teaching him that, but I did.
Even while on the offense, you know, Posey is still making gestures and comments towards you. His knees to the head finally break the hold. Enziguri takes Kevin Blue back down to the mat.
See, he thinks he's old school. Really and truly, the man that gets to the pay window.
I told you to get out of here. This is my match. Get out.
You need to win your match. Oh, boy, if he'd have creamed his head into that pole, that'd have been funny. That'd have shut him up.
Kevin Blue up to the middle rope with Posey.
Oh.
Back down. Axe handle takes Kevin Blue down.
You know, Kevin had the best intentions, but when you're weak like that, it's difficult to pull off a maneuver like that. Posey likes to take shortcuts, but I'm telling you, I don't need a GPS. I know the shortcuts. And I would have pushed him over that top rope straight to the floor.
Kevin Blue in trouble in the center of the ring, needs to get back up to his feet.
He just can't take his eyes off of him. It's like a man crush.
It is a bizarre fascination, isn't it, Brody?
Yes, it is. A little on the weird side. And I have to say it, Byers always cracks me up when he does the pull the hair thing.
Leg drop misses. Kevin Blue able to get out of the way.
I hope he didn't have anything in his back pocket.
Posey now goes in. Split leg drop misses.
That's a good way to stretch your groin.
Kevin Blue is one of the 6 challengers that will be in the Young Lions scramble at season's beatings for the Young Lions championship against the champion Joey Reimer. But he cannot look past his opponent Mike Posey this week as he catches him. Swinging neck breaker, goes in for the cover. Again, only a 2 count.
It'd have been so much more effective if it had just went the other way. Wasted that extra second and let Posey get his air back.
A boot to the face by Kevin Blue, but he's caught on that top rope. Again, that may have cost him a 3 count here.
Yep.
That little delay before he was able to go for the cover.
You see that so often. I'm all about getting to the pay window, and I enjoy clowning with the crowd and making them enjoy the match that much more.
Fireman's carry by Kevin Blue.
Uh-oh. Oh, nice move.
Torque the arm, a double underhook, into a slam by Posey.
I'm not sure what that was.
Goes for the cover. Only gets a 2 count.
It looked devastating.
Posey going up top. Could be time for the Alabama Jam. He goes for it, but lands on his feet as Blue got out of the way. Around a swinging neckbreaker, this time by Posey.
That was good. You need to worry about your match. He sounds like some old man sitting on his porch. Get off my lawn.
Backslide attempt.
There we go.
1, 2, 3. He got it.
The winner of the match, Kevin Blue.
Brody Chase, you can't get much more old school than that finish.
Right.
A backslide gets the victory for Kevin Blue here this week. Posey is having a conniption. Well, Brody, I want to thank you for joining us here in the broadcast position. As always, a pleasure to have you here, and I wish you the best, my friend.
Thank you so much. That was priceless.
Fans, we'll be back with more Anarchy in just a bit.
Hey DJ, won't you play that song for me? And turn it up on your radio. I got 200 seconds and I'm ready to go. Can I say?
Get that crap off. This is your fault, Brody. I'm tired of this bull crap. You call me lose everything. I'm old school. You're just old. Season's meetings, me and you, old school challenge. What do you say, fat boy? Oh yeah, Brody, and this ain't gonna happen, if you should beat me, this building will never see old school Mike Posey in the Mike Posey arena again. That's how confident I am.